My name is Satwa Shah, and I'm from the team Sigma Boys. We have created a digital psychological intervention system for children with cognitive disabilities. We have this as our landing page, a slightly intuitive UI. Going to the actual website itself, we see a bunch of questions about the user, which is name, education, etc. I'll just quickly continue through this. The problems that our user faces, such as cognitive issues, social isolation, even if they're not sure about it. Then we have some well-being goals, like what is the outcome of using this product, maybe support network, manage cognitive exercises, sleep better, etc. So I'll select my preferences of therapy or therapeutic activities and my preferred language, which is English. So once that we have collected a survey from the user, we take an internal assessment to evaluate the current cognitive level of our user. So going ahead with the test, the first test is based on the orientation to time, such as which year is this, what season is currently going on. I'll just add a few wrong answers as well to, just evaluate how my test performs. This is a memory game which focuses on my short-term memory. That is I'm supposed to remember these three words, and I'll continue with the numeric test first. 100 minus 97, that's 93. 93 minus 7, that's 86. 86 minus 7 is 79. And I'll give one wrong one. So I'll enter 75 here. And another wrong one, let's just say 66. Yeah. Going ahead, now I'm supposed to answer the three words that I read. And I'll give a wrong word here as well. This is a visual language and comprehension test where we identify what is being shown in the images and complete the phrases. Now, this is a visual spatial test where we are supposed to draw a clock showing 10 minutes past 11. So that's going to be 11. This is 10 minutes past 11, somewhat. And a pattern recognition for images. Going ahead, you see I have given a lot of wrong answers, so I get a very poor score of 11, which needs clinical evaluation is recommended, especially for my memory recall, which is 0 on 3. So let's go ahead to the voice assessment. This is our main homepage. Here we have several things such as dyslexia-friendly font, white mode, dark mode, colorblind friendly mode, etc. We'll stick with dark mode for now, or white mode. Let me start this. Allow.
हे मैं विराज हूँ। बताओ मैं आपकी हेल्प कैसे करूँ?
मुझे फोकस करने में तकलीफ होती है विराज।
मुझे समझ में आया। फोकस करने में तकलीफ हो रही है? कोई बात नहीं, ये होता है। क्या आप मुझे बता सकते हैं कि ये कब से हो रहा है और क्या कोई ऐसी चीज है जो इसे और भी मुश्किल बना रही है?
एक्चुअली ये हो थोड़े टाइम से रहा है, बट मुझे लेक्चर्स में फोकस करने में और ज़्यादा तकलीफ होती है यूजुअली स्कूल में।
मैं समझ गया। लेक्चर्स में फोकस करना मुश्किल हो रहा है, खासकर स्कूल में। क्या आप मुझे बता सकते हैं कि लेक्चर्स में क्या होता है जो फोकस करना मुश्किल बना देता है? क्या आप बोरे हो जाते हैं या फिर आपको लगता है कि आपको समझ में नहीं आ रहा है?
हाँ, मुझे थोड़े टाइम के बाद समझना मुश्किल पड़ता है।
मैं समझ गया। आपको थोड़ी-थोड़ी बात समझना मुश्किल पड़ता है। क्या आप चाहते हैं कि मैं आपको कुछ टिप्स दूँ जो आपको लेक्चर्स में फोकस करने में मदद कर सकें?
So this was our voice assistant, which provides a therapeutic warm-up before the actual exercises. This sets the tone for anyone who is supposed to take this test. And we'll go ahead with the actual exercises now. And we also have a language support for multiple languages. This has support for over 108 languages. We'll stick to English for now. Yeah. Now we'll take the actual test. So continuing with the actual exercises for our therapy, we'll start with the activities section. Here you can see we have four key domains where we can work on. That is memory, focus, problem solving, and habits. Let's just say I start with memory, for example. So it has three games. Each of these games assess my performance and it is being compared. The level of difficulty is set by the warm-up session and the initial assessment that I took. The warm-up session along with the initial assessment decides my level of difficulty when I start this game. Let me start with this sequence recall where I'm supposed to allow the camera as it has a machine learning model which constantly analyzes my expressions. So I'll start this and I'll give it the permission. Yeah, going ahead, I'm supposed to repeat this sequence which was shown on the screen. I'll go with the matching pairs now. It is again a very simple classic game where I'm supposed to pick the matching pairs. No, maybe this. So as you can see, the game is quite simple because I performed quite poorly on the test initial ones. So we have multiple types of tests in these games. They can be, so as you can see, my progress is updated for the memory part. Similarly, we have multiple games for focus, we have multiple games for problem solving, etc. etc. Each of these games are tailored for their particular domain. Going ahead from activities, we have a feature called as resource where you can see multiple miniature courses such as box breathing techniques, stories, etc., which help you in building your mental health. Let's try with this one. So as you can see, this has a YouTube video embedded in it where we can focus on our breathing. We'll check one more of these courses. Let's check this audio based one.
हार्टफुलनेस रिलैक्सेशन की
So this
प्रक्रिया
has a
बस यही
podcast type thing in it. We have multiple sources inculcated in a single web page here. Going ahead, we also have a planner where you can see we can start entire planning thing. So this is my current assessment. I can start journaling here on this page and include how my days have been or etc. And after each and every activity or assessment, this score is dynamically updated and shows me my own progress. Apart from that, we have a VR Connect option. This VR Connect option allows me to connect with my friends on a virtual reality or AR powered platform. The interesting part about this is it is much more interesting and uh, much more elements are involved compared to a standard Google Meet or a Zoom call, which helps us in making it quite engaging for children. Let's just say this one. So this is my character where I can actually freely move in a AR world. I can join my friends. We can sit here. There can be online sessions such as breathing sessions, workshop, which can be taken place in this virtual world, which is a part of our platform. As you can see, you can roam around freely with the arrow keys. You can even sit here and this space can be used for patients, etc. Moving ahead to the next part of the website. That is the therapist section because we believe that certain cognitive issues are require intervention of a professional, that is a psychologist, a psychiatrist, or maybe a therapist, etc. So we have included them as well in our ecosystem. Let's just see with the monitor EEG part. So the monitor EEG part allows a therapist or any professional to collect the data using a EEG sensor and then upload the collected data into our portal for better analysis. So first it asks for a pre-session EEG, that is the data collected before the patient or the child has performed some neurological exercises. I'll just upload a dummy file. Along with the data, we can also upload the voice recordings or the audio recordings of the session These are then transcribed and then again sent to our internal engine, which uses all of this as a parameter for future assessments. I'll send an audio file as well. Once this is uploaded, it allows you to upload the post-session data to compare the difference after performing certain exercises and before performing certain exercises. And this will allow the entire application to work harmoniously along with the therapist as well. Moving ahead to the actual report part of this, we can see the cognitive health section includes all these data collected across the online playground mode and the therapist mode and provides an overall dashboard for the therapist to see the summary of their sessions. You can also see you can also access the tips and recommendations for parents. This also highlights the potential risk that there is a decline in focus after 6 p.m. once the exercises are performed regularly, and it also gives a daily report of all the activities and engagements.